welcome back. And here we have Norman and Raymond from the fabulous Teenage Fanclub. Welcome back to Australia, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to be here.
And how's it all been going, the tour thus far? You've been here for a week or two by now, haven't you?
We came in last Thursday, so we started in Perth and we've been in Adelaide, Sydney 2 nights, and then we played here last night, and then we're going to Brisbane today.
Played here this morning.
Yeah, kind of this morning, yeah, a few hours ago. But it was pretty good fun. We had a good time, you know, we've always enjoyed coming here. This is our third trip, so...
It's a long way from home, isn't it? From all the way from Glasgow in Scotland.
Yeah, it takes about 22 hours, I think, to fly to London, and then we've got to fly on to Glasgow. But that's like only an hour. Still be drunk by the time we get to that leg of the journey.
Is this like part of a world tour?
We came to Japan first, so it's just a kind of short trip between Japan and Australia, back home again.
How did the Japanese take the fan club?
That was great, yeah. It's, we always enjoy going there as well. It's always useful. A bit of an ego massage. We go to Japan, it's good.
Could I get you guys a coffee or something?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's an interesting place to come from, Glasgow, as a rock and roll band in a way.
Yeah.
How would you sort of describe the scene in Glasgow?
Well, I don't know, there's lots of bands. I mean, there are a lot of bands in Glasgow. It's a pretty big city, really, you know. And of course, AC/DC, a couple of the guys from AC/DC come from Glasgow. Maybe a lot of people don't know that.
We try to claim them as Australians all the time.
Yeah, Angus Young was born in Easterhouse, which is a suburb of Glasgow. Well, it's fact. I think.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And the Easy Beats as well, sort of, his brother.
Right, yeah, that's right, yeah.
We claim a lot of overseas acts as our own in Australia.
We do the same.
Scotland, it's a national pastime with Scotland. We claim we invented everything. But we did.
Yeah.
Well, you did invent golf, which is a fantastic contribution. I hear you guys are a bit of a hit of golf yourselves.
Yeah. Well, me, Paul, and Jerry have been playing quite a lot in this too, because obviously it's winter back home, and it doesn't really get light at all. It's really horrible weather, so we're making the most of the summer to try and play some golf. So we've played about 6 games so far. It's a new rock and roll pastime.
Yeah, it is. We've been getting into it quite heavily ourselves, actually. We're pretty hopeless, and we probably don't get to play anything as picturesque as those beautiful links courses in Scotland.
We don't get to play them either. You know, you have to be dressed in really horrible clothes to get on them.
You have to have a lot of money to play them as well. We don't have a lot of that.
No, neither do
I think you should go in depth now, Dougie. I mean,
yeah, let's get in depth, actually. All right, there's probably a few viewers out there who don't realise that you're actually up to your 5th album now.
Yeah. Slogging them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you the new album? How do you see it in the context of your other records? How would you sort of describe it?
We'll see it as the one we've done most recently.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have any. We don't conceptualise before we make records. We just kind of make them. And it's, you know, there's 3 of us writing songs.
Yeah.
So it's not really as though it's one person's ideas. You know, we've got lots. You know, as I say, there's a lot of us putting ideas in. So it tends to not have. You know, one person can't have. You know, I don't know, whatever, director or whatever. So it works out pretty good that way for us.
Yeah, I was actually wanting to ask you too, because I remember when I sort of first started listening to your records, it was sort of right in the middle of the grunge era, and it was like this tuneful sort of pop that really went against the grain of the sort of crash, bang, smashing up drum kits sort of histrionics of grunge. Sort of, how do you sort of feel about the whole fashion side of rock and roll and the pressure to fit into a scheme sort of thing?
Yeah, sure. I mean, well, I guess the whole thing with the grunge thing at that time, we were quite friendly with a lot of those bands, the Seattle band. And American bands, we just kind of got to know them because we had mutual friends and stuff. And, you know, we don't sound anything like people like Sonic Youth or Nirvana even, who we toured with, but we had kind of come from similar backgrounds, you know, just making independent records, you know, and like, we all started in small labels, I guess. Sub Pop, well, that when Nirvana brought the first record out and Sub Pop was pretty small, you know. Now it's pretty big, I guess. But our label, Creation, in Britain, was originally a tiny label. So we come from sort of similar backgrounds in that sense, you know. So, but that wasn't what you asked me, was it? So I'm off on a tangent.
No, that's all right. Ramble on. That's fine. Because,
I like sort of going off on tangents again. But, yeah.
All right. Well, so tonight is actually your last night in Australia, isn't it? You're going to be going up to sunny Queensland and wrapping it up there at the Roxy. If any, is that sold out? Can anyone tell me?
I imagine it must be.
It must be. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's been sold out for months.
Yeah.
My girlfriend went last night to the Palace and she said she couldn't move. So by all reports it's been a triumphant tour
Yeah,
across the continent.
Great fun last night. We had a good show last night, and they've all been pretty good. We've had a good time. We've always liked coming here. And it's great, so we're looking forward to tonight.
Good on you. Well, thanks very much, Norman and Raymond, for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Give a big round of applause. They'll be at the Roxy tonight in Brisbane, if you still want to go down and see them. And we're going to go to Lisa Loeb now, and I Do.